Man, all it takes is one good year. One good year of you saying, man, that's it. I'm done. Tired of being tired. Waking up every day with a goal in mind. Every action you take throughout that day is leading to that goal. Like, it takes 1 year. One good year of discipline, and you kind of got to lose your mind a little bit for that year too, but man, it only takes 1 year. A lot of people think it takes way longer than that, but your life can change like this, like night and day, right? Because like if you look back on a year from today, it feels like that year went by quick, right? So if you start today and then a year goes by, it's gonna feel like it was quick, but in reality, it's not really quick, right? Because you gotta take it day by day, right? But man, I would say it can take only a year, and then for you to build the foundation that you need, it only takes 3 months, 90 days of straight locking in, no distractions, no parties, no girls, no fun, just straight locked in 90 days, giving it your all for 90 days. That can set the foundation for the rest of the year. 90 days? Come on, man. But it sounds simple, and it is simple, but it's hard. That's why a lot of people can't do it, because it's what you got to do is very simple, right? Like, everybody know what to do. A lot of people know what to do. They know how to be better. They know how to improve their life, but they just don't do it because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. You got to give up a lot. You got to sacrifice a lot. It's going to be lonely. You're going to be tired, and you're going to have to still get up and work. You're going to have to work overtime. You're going to have to call off with friends. You're going to have to lose some friends. You're going to have to lose some relationships, right? Like, you realize who's here to help you, and you realize who distracts you, right? So it's during that year you're gonna go through a lot. You're gonna go through so much. Like, you find out who you really are, right? You find out who you really are. You find out how bad you really want it. And it's gonna be a battle from day 1 to day 365. It's gonna be a battle, right? Some days are gonna be good, and I'm not saying you got to be perfect, because as humans we gonna fall off. You know, like if you're if you got fitness goals and you supposed to be eating healthy and working out consistently, you gonna slip up sometime, right? Like, so you gonna eat some dessert, you gonna miss a workout, right? But it's not about if you take an L, it's about how you bounce back from that L, right? If you know you slipped up, okay, the next day know that you got to go all in. For the next week, go all in. Then, like, start to earn your slip off days, but don't make the missed days outweigh the days that you put in work. Make sure you're more disciplined than undisciplined, and you'll be good, right? Because staying disciplined 100% of the time, that's overwhelming. I don't think we can do it because we are humans. We're not perfect. We're not robots, right? So you're gonna slip up. You're gonna get off track. You're gonna get distracted. You might hook up with a couple of girls, but like, just know and realize when you're slacking, and right after you gotta get right back to it, right? Like, but yeah, man, your life can change in 1 year. Right? My journey really, really began in January of this year, and the year's not over, and my life has changed a lot, right? I would say I've seen significant change after 6 months, but that was me straight locked in, right? So The year's not even over, and I've seen a lot, so it can happen even before that. But like I can say a year, like your life can change drastically in a year. But you got to be the one to change it, and you got to be prepared to go through that, because we're talking about life changing your life, um, going from this person and to becoming this person. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be a process, right? It's gonna feel like forever. It's gonna feel like hell, right? But if you outweigh that 1 year to the rest of your years on this earth, that is a minority of your lifespan. That is a small percentage, right? Let's say you live to 70, 80, 90. 1 year is nothing, right? You're gonna forget about that year, because the results is gonna be like, you're not gonna forget about that year because that year made you who you was, but the results are gonna be so incredible that you're not even gonna be thinking about what you had to go through. You're just gonna be looking at the results, because that's how it goes, right? Like, that's how it happens. Like, once that result hits, you're not looking at what you had to do to get there. You're just looking at the results. So, and yeah, man, if you don't have nobody to do it with you, like change their life with you and hold you accountable, you got to be that person. Most of the time, people not gonna be there to hold you accountable. This is a lonely journey. This is you. It's you versus you. There ain't gonna be nobody there to make sure you're on track. It's your job, right? So, man, I wish I knew it earlier, but bro, lock in right now. You don't regret it. You won't regret it. I never did. I never regretted doing more work. I don't think I ever will, because that more work is more progress, right? So if it's the weekend, say you got off of work, it's Saturday morning, you wake up at 7 a.m. and you're grinding till 11 p.m. Bro, you're not gonna regret it. The next day, you're not gonna regret, man, I wish I didn't work that hard, right? You're doing a workout, you go an extra rep, or you go an extra set. You're not regretting, like, man, I wish I should have calmed down. No, right? You only regret when you do less work or no work. So, giving it your all is not consequence. It won't be something bad unless you make it bad. Most of the time, going that extra mile is good, right? Because you find out more about yourself, and you make progress more towards what you want. So, it's crazy though, man. It happens way quicker than we think it is. Cause me personally, I'm just taking it day by day, right? It feels like I'm grinding. This is me, right? I'm grinding every single day as hard as I can, right? But I'm not seeing progress towards nothing. I'm just giving it my all every single day. And since I'm not seeing progress, I'm thinking that the result is far off. Like, I'm gonna have to do this for years before I see significant change. No, bro, because that work compounds. It compounds, and like, the universe will give back to you what you gave to it, right? So, we grinding your ass off every single day. Let's just say for 3 months, 90 days, straight grinding, no distractions, giving it your all. Everyday diet, you giving it your diet your all. You're working out as much as you can. You're doing as much research as you can. You're reading as much books as you can. You're staying in the house as much as you can. You're giving it your all. On day 91, after that 3 months is over, bro, it can happen like that. Like, you can change drastically. You can get something that you never thought you could. You know, like, and from there it's just up, right? So, like, when you grinding, you starting from the bottom, right? And you tired of being tired, so you grinding. You ain't doing nothing but grinding. It's like this. It's just flat, right? Like, it's like a chart, but you're going like this. But the work is compounding over time, right? So it don't look like you're making no progress, but it shoots up, and then like it shoots up exponentially, like it shoots up so fast, like your life changed so fast, and you elevate so fast because that work compounds, right? And the universe is giving it all back at the same time, giving all the work you put in back to you in results at the same time. So it goes like, right? So it's supposed to feel like you're not making progress, because that's the universe testing you, making sure you want it, making sure you're going to do what you got to do to be who you want to be, or to get what you want to get. Because a lot of people think that if they put in a little work, they get a little progress. If they put in a lot of work, they get a lot of progress or a lot of results. No, it's not how it works. You got to work without results. And you have to do that over and over and over and over, and then the results come swinging, they come hit you, right? So you got to be patient, really take patience. This journey is not for the masses, because a lot of people seek that instant gratification, and it's make believe. It's like a dream world. You'll almost never instantly get results from work that you put in, right? Like if you think about it, working out. If you go work out, let's just say you work out 5 hours straight, and you give it your all in the gym, you're not going to see progress right after. You're not going to see it the next day. You're not going to see it the next week. So, right, the results always lag the work. And you gotta recognize that you're not going to get the results that you want as quickly as you want them. It's not how it works. And that's why when you get to the top, you kind of done lost your mind a little bit, because you was working. Like it turns you to somebody different. Before any results come, you start feeling different than the average human being. You start feeling so much different. You start looking at them like a random person. Like, man, you're not doing what I'm doing every day. Like it's like a sense of pride, but it's not like I'm above you type of pride. It's just that you naturally start to feel different, right? Like if you're not doing what most people are doing, you're not gonna feel like most people feel, right? You're gonna look at life a little different. You're gonna move a little different. You're gonna talk a little different, just because you're not acting the way you used to be, right? You're a new person, right? How could you not feel different? You're a new person. You're doing new things. So it's like, man, I wish somebody told me it earlier, but yeah, man, it can happen way faster than you think it can. Like, and especially if you're tired of being tired, that's one of the keys, man. Like, that's what's gonna keep you going when you ready to give up. Like you being tired of being tired of where you at, waking up in the same situation as you was yesterday, being overlooked, people doubting you, right? When you're tired of being tired, that's gonna be your fuel. That's gonna be your fuel for when you're tired, because that was mine. And I think that's most people's. Like, man, I'm tired of living like this, man. This ain't it, man. Like, so man, when you ready, that's when you gonna make it happen. When you ready, because it's not gonna be decision. It's not like you gonna watch this video and you'll be like, all right, man, I'm done. I'm about to make something shake. I'm about to make it happen. No, that's not how it is, bro. You gotta be tired of where you at in life. So tired that the only thing you can do is work. Because if you don't work, you stay in the same situation. So man, you gotta be tired. You gotta be fed up with the world, and you gotta be fed up with yourself. You gotta be fed up with your positioning, and then that's when you're gonna muster up the energy and the will and the determination to make something happen, right? So you don't have to have that rock bottom moment. You don't have to. But it's very rare that if you don't have that rock bottom moment, you lock in and you change your life, right? Because what reason do you got, right? You just want to, like, because if you don't have that rock bottom moment when times get hard, I don't think that you'll stick with it as much, because you're not. Your life before then was manageable. It was slightly comfortable, right? So if I stop doing this, I can go back to this. My life wasn't that bad. But if your life was bad and it was just, you were sick of it, when you're about to quit and you think about what you got to go back to, that's going to keep you going, right? So you don't have to have that rock bottom moment, but I think it gives you a bigger possibility of staying with it once you get tired and fed up, right? So like I said, it's not for everybody. And when you're ready, you're gonna be ready, right? When you're ready, you're gonna make it happen. When you're tired, you're gonna make it happen. So don't rush it. And if your life not too bad right now, you just be cool with where you at. But if you seeking more, if you scrolling on social media and you seeing these people in these cars, you seeing these people in these houses, you seeing these people that look like they're having a good time, or just might look like they got a life that you want, and you keep looking at this over and over and over, and you look at your life and it's not that, you'll be ready, because you want this thing so bad and your life is not that it will impel you to work and work and work and work. And you would know that if you quit, you got to go back to what you was at before, what type of life you had before, right? So when you're ready, you're going to be ready. It's not something that you rush. You got to get tired. You got to get tired of living the way you have, and that's when you'll have enough energy and enough courage to just work like a fucking maniac. Because I was there, talking from experience, man. I was tired of waking up, living the life that I live. Like, it wasn't fulfilling. Like, I didn't want to, it's not that I didn't want to wake up. I was never suicidal. It was just like, it was like a hell that I woke up in every day, right? Like, knowing that I got more potential, I just don't know where to put it. Knowing that my life could be better, it's just not better. Like, I'm walking around like these average people, and I'm not saying this average people is bad. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to down average people, because we need them, right? We have some very good average, some nice average people. They're great people, funny people, people that you can hang with. But for me in my life, I don't want to be average. I want to push my limits. I want to be able to achieve a lot. I want to be able to gain a lot. I want to be able to give a lot. That's just my personal goals. I want an above average life, right? So if that's the life that I want, it will only make sense that I get tired of living like the average person, right? So I was tired, man. Like, waking up and I don't have freedom to do what I want. Waking up and I don't have freedom to go where I want, right? Like, I can't buy what I want. I'm not saying that is happiness, right? I'm just saying that that's something that I wanted to experience. Now, when I get it, I'm not saying that it's going to be exactly what I thought it was. And I think that grinding your way to that is more rewarding than actually getting a thing, right? Like, trying to get a Lambo is more rewarding than when you actually get the Lambo, right? It's the process for me. For me, it's the process. I like the process, right? So I'm always set new goals, and I'm always attack something different. But yeah, man, you're not gonna get there until you tired. You gotta be tired, and it take a lot to get there. A lot of disappointment, a lot of dark times, a lot of feeling like left out, feeling like you're not important. But once you're tired of being tired, man, you're gonna get there. I believe in you. Uh, if nobody else believes in you, I do, because I've been where you are. I've been in your shoes, right? And but before I believe in you, man, you gotta believe in you. Nobody's gonna believe in you more than yourself, right? Nobody. So that's your job. You gotta believe in you more than anybody else, and you gotta believe deep that you can do it. Because if you don't believe that you can do it, there's no chance of it happening. You gotta believe. You gotta use your imagination. You gotta see something that's not here yet. You gotta see your life in a spot that you never thought you could, right? So you gotta believe. Nobody gonna believe for you, and nobody gonna believe more than you. So yeah, man, keep going. I pray that you don't give up. I pray that you make it to where you want to go in life, man. We all got dreams. We all got aspirations. It's really about who is willing to work towards that every day and sacrifice and give up what other people won't. And I'm telling you, I'm prepared to give up anything, willing to sacrifice anything, because I know what's on that other side. I know what's on the other side. I know what's on the other side, right? So yeah, keep going. Only thing that can stop you is you, right? So keep going and just have yourself. Keep your mental straight. Keep motivating yourself, because that's really all you got on this journey is yourself. Because it's just, sorry, I don't know, it's just a lonely journey, a journey to success, and a journey to whatever you want to do in life. It got to be a lonely journey, because it's for you. Nobody want this but you. Nobody want this for you more than you. So it's a lonely journey, and just, if you give it your all, it's like a cheat code, because it won't fail. There's no way you fail. You give it your all, and you don't stop. It's a guaranteed ticket to success, right? It's just about how long you can stand in that battle, and how many L's you can take and bounce back and stuff like that. But yeah, man, just keep going. I believe in you. The only person in your way is you, right? So hopefully I see you at the top.